Um, this is for the targeted, um, I just want y'all to understand that, all of y'all that's going through what you're going through, just keep, striving and notice that, the most high, he talks about us in every which way, and tonight I want to, give y'all a couple of scriptures about, us, and you know, that you got to believe that we was already written in the book. So you have to fight for this. Y'all really have to, endure to the end. Um, it's in the book, man. From what I get out of it, we was already written in the book, because he already chose us. And, having free will to serve one God is wonderful. I'm not going to get on here and speak about perps and people that they're following us and all that. Yeah, we know all that, but we also know that they're going to get prosecuted for what they do to us. So, vengeance is his, and glory to the Most High. And y'all also should live with a smile on your face to know that, hey, you've been written in the book, and you have to persecute yourself, and you not persecute, but you have to strive to get there. You have to endure yourself, empower yourself, and know that all this stuff has been, all your life you've been conditioning for this. You should already know, you know but this is some words I want to encourage y'all. Okay, and we're just gonna go to, let's go to Matthew's 10 and 22. Okay, and if you, got a phone, you can download your Bible with the Apocrypha on it, and that way it explains to you a lot of things about, heaven and how we was chosen and everything. It's in the Bible. A lot of those books was left out. So um, we can go like what I do is you can go, which I have my Bible here, and I have my phone Bible because you can download it, and they got a lot of good things on here. And then download the blue text. It's how you decode the Bible. Man, it's wonderful. And the Most High left us messages and everything, y'all. Like it's another person. Her name is Nine Nida. Um, she's right on time, and she's one of us. So she's been going through this for 20 years, and she's very intelligent. And she even say that, I don't believe, like, I don't really believe that, he brought us this far to leave us. So y'all have to really understand that if you try, clean your life up a little bit, stay away from the drugs, and um, stop worrying about them. Don't be naive, but stay clear. He marks them, and what I mean by they don't even know or care about being marked. So it is what it is, and the color is the main color that y'all see all the time. It's red and black. So just pay attention to it. I'm just telling the truth. Share, subscribe. I spread the word for free. You can't. The word is free. There's no reason I should have y'all to donate me money, because I really live by faith and not by sight, and I ask the Most High for my daily bread. And y'all, He really do feeds me, and you have to believe that. If you don't believe, then you won't achieve. You ever heard that? So it's real. So let's go, and let's go to Matthew's 10 and St. Matthew's 10 and 22. St. Matthew's 10 and 22. You know, and then I mark everything. I mark it all in my Bible. I mark it. Matthew 10:22, and it says, "And ye shall be hated for all men for my name's sake, but he that endured to the end shall be saved." There's another comfort. That's what he does. He's giving us confirmation that you have to endure. You have to fight. When he give you free will, that means you got to choose between right or wrong. You know, you have free will. A lot of people just give up and go the other way. You know, every day you die every day. You die every day. You know, your will, the way you feel about your life is the way you endure. Like, I love living, so I love living for the Most High. So every day I dedicate my life to Him. So that's how I see my life. I see my life right now as learning and staying strong in the Word. And when those battles comes, you go to the Word. The Word will actually smooth you down. Cool. It'll make you feel better. The Word is for you to endure, to pass it along. And the Word is free. Salvation is free. I would never charge anybody to about the Word like a lot of you are doing. Y'all are charging people for the Word when it's free. And it's just wrong to do that. It's just wrong to do that. But mark it, hey, mark it, put it in your notes like I do. So, Matthews 10:22, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endure to the end shall be saved. And I actually believe that. Um, Faith is one of the things that's gonna get us there. A lot of times it's not what other religions or other way people think, but it's the relationship that you build with the Most High. If you build that confident and which I have a special gift that I think I inherited down the line through my fathers and my grandpa and all that, even though we had all this other stuff on us. But you also have to work yourself through that. You have to ask him every day to help you take this stuff off you. Just because it's on us don't mean it has to stay on us. All right. All right. Let's go to Mark 13:13. You know, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm just doing this for some of y'all that ain't never picked up a Bible. 6 months ago, I didn't. I thought I did. I was one of them type of Christians, you know, that literally listened to the pastor and listened to the word and he's preached it and didn't look at it. And I'm not going to say everything is wrong because from what I've been reading, the Most High, for whatever you've been taught in your life, if you believe and you have faith in Him, even though it was taught to us wrong, He's not going to punish us for that. You might have to sit down for a while, but you're still going to reap heaven. You're still going to be there. So I've read that, so I know that, even though I'm just going to say this. I understand what the Godhead means. I understand what it means. We was raised that way. The Trinity. I understand that. I know that there's one God, but that's just a different doctrine. Okay. And if we did not know what we don't know, so how can we get punished for that? He just sit us down for a while. There's a lot of people going to be saved, but they're not just going to make the first what they call the rapture. Which I just think that he says it though in the book. That first 1,000 years, he's going to release the beast after that. Once he released that beast, he's going to destroy that, and then those people will come. So, hey, that's a win-win. That's how our God is. Like, he's like merciful and he's with us. But when we do wrong, that's what we do. We did wrong. We served false gods. It's in the book, but nobody don't realize that. Because we don't read, but it was oppression. And a lot of that through our history allowed us not to read. So we only believed in what we believed in. So I think that's why we're going through what we're going through. Not all of us is worshiping that. All of us are worshiping Baal. We worship the money. Okay. When you live by faith, you ask the Most High for your daily bread. And that's how I live. So when the Most High chooses you, that's you between good and evil, God and devil. You have to choose. Free will, your salvation. Matthews, Mark 13 and 13. And this is about us talking. This is about us. We are in the book. We are in the book. Okay. And y'all shall be, again, and y'all shall be hated from all men, my name's sake. But he that shall, it's again, this is Mark 13. It said it's the same thing. But he that shall endure to the end shall, the same shall be saved. It's again, he's telling you, endure. Stop tripping. Find out who he is. Accept him in your life. Stop smoking. Stop doing the drugs. Stop fornicating. Stop sleeping around. If you found somebody that you love them, if they're not married to somebody else, marry them. Do it the right way. Inherited the kingdom, you know. But when y'all, this is 14, Mark 14. It says, but when ye shall see the abomination of denomination spoken of Daniel the prophet, okay, send the word is out, let him read up, understand. And okay, what that is, it scared me, but it is what it is. You know, flee to the mountains. Because if you see something that ain't right and you know you can't defeat it, you get away from it. And the thing about it is the strength, the power. You really have to believe what you believe when you're elected. Because if you don't, you're gonna get hit by everything. Demons, witchcraft, just evil people, evil spirits, other things that we think that's not real. That's real. And I tell you, when you go to Mark 13, read down to 13, man, it's scary. This right here, this right here is scary you. 13 through 13 to 21. And for the elect, this is like a warning. So you need to read this 13, Mark 13 all the way down. Just read that whole chapter and it saddens me. But if you read it and you read to, let's see. But in those days after the tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall be give her light, and the stars in heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they, the sons of man, coming into the clouds with great power of glory, that they shall send angels, and shall gather gather together his elect for the four winds and for the uppermost part of the earth and the uppermost part of the heavens. You know, now learn a parable of the fig tree when her branch is yet tender. You know, that's like in the spring, and yet now that summer is near. So you got to understand, like, the Bible is really like try to tell you how to make it through these things, and you should just mark all this. Like, I can never forget this now, because this one thing that I fought with was this, because it scares you, but it actually, if I have to be scared into to obeying his law, statutes, commandments, to do right, then I thank God for that. I thank God for putting that in my life. I thank the Most High, my Father, to for doing that for me, because I want to be scared with trembling, because I don't want to be left here. You know, I don't want to be left here. I want to be with my Father. You know, I want to be with the Most High, and that's just how it is. You know, and after this, I'm gonna read this because, like I say, this is the Sabbath, and I've talked to a lot of people. They still don't think. I still think that this Bible has been tampered with, because a lot of these words are not in the original Torah. It's written differently, and they changed it up. But some things been left out, like the Book of Enoch. Y'all really need to listen to all the Book of Enoch and Ezra, especially Ezra. Ezra is a good book. Even it's a lot of books that just been left out, like the Jubilee. Um, Y'all just, if you get into the word, and we're not, I want to say this right and not being misled to mislead anybody, but I just want you to understand that you have to try. Y'all really have to try. I don't do everything. I look, what I'm trying to say is, okay, all right, all of us, I feel like when you have him in your heart, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Okay? It was things that I hear, and I'm not bashing no one, okay? But it's things that the Most High showed me, okay? It's things that He showed me. And we have to understand that He is only one. And when I call on Him as the God of Moses, Father, Elohim. His son is Yahweh or Yahusha, which that's the real way to say it. Um, you know, we've been taught a new way of learning Hebrew, and I don't want to discourage nobody. I know that y'all are going through so much. I am too. But there are people that's been going through this for 20 years and they're still here because they believe in him. And he doesn't save. Man, what I'm trying to say is there are people, like, you can look at Nana. She is like wonderful. And it's some videos she has been attacked, and and she decoded it, and the Most High took up for her because she believeth in him. And you have to do your own thing. You don't have to join these different groups to believe in the Most High. You are elect. When you elect, faith gets you in. And if I'm right, and I'm praying to God that I have not said anything wrong, Most High, if I have, please correct me. You have to be like that. And every day you're going to die a death. You're going to Ask him to make you, to take away the cigarette. Ask him to take away the lust. I mean, every day I died. And all the stuff that we don't know, like the churches never taught us how to fight or spiritual warfare. I'm learning as I go. I know I'm an Israelite, but I can't even trust them right now because some of them are in the red and don't want to hear it. And they don't want to hear what I have to say. Like my God is telling me a lie, you know? And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not there's a couple of us on here that's been going at it for years. Like the one lady, I really believe the Most High is with her because she is accurate. Her name is Nina. Nina. I think it's Nania. And I mean, she is on it and she knows, man. And I know because the Most High works with me and He shows me things. And I try to tell people, and that's the worst feeling that we feel that that nobody's not gonna listen. Cause she says the same stuff, but it's like when I talk, nobody really listens. But that's when we have to realize that we have to work on our salvation. Because if you don't listen, that's on you, not on us. You know? I thank the Most High. I I'm grateful that He picked me in the last realm because I fight every day like tomorrow we can be gone. And that's like I'm under fire and I love being under fire. It keeps you straight. And I hope that y'all understand. Okay? Try Second Peter. I'm just gonna do a couple of more, y'all. Um, I just tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. I'm gonna see if y'all can see these. If you can't, maybe I can go back and edit something and put them in the description down below. I've never done this before, so this is my first time. Just some of those scriptures. We was chosen, and our name is already in the book of life because of we being prosecuted. And y'all gotta understand that our name is already up there, and we have to endure to the end. And I want y'all to know that when you find Him, just acknowledge Him every day and pray every day because we are in our last days. And I know this, and I'm grateful that I'm part of the elect. I'm grateful that I'm a targeted individual. You know why? Because that was all a scam to keep you out here wandering in the wilderness. You have to try targeted. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Latino, Mexican. We all are chosen by the Most High. And we are the multitude. We are the remnant. But all these different religions don't believe that who we are. We are going to believe about Him more than they will. And that's the truth. I don't care if I'm poor. I don't care if I have a roof. Hey, y'all, I got a tent in there. It was times that I couldn't even concentrate here. I went out there in the wilderness and stayed out there for 3 days. And it's terrible. There are people dead. And that's the truth. And we're still alive? Think about that. The homeless are being ate alive out there. They're being ate alive, y'all. And nobody cares. And I really believe, and this is the truth, there's other things that I'm not going to say because it can put all of us in danger, but you have to figure it out. And Nina, she is the truth. I did the research behind it. She's on point. I don't know how to get the links to her because she just look for her. Just put in Nina. She's gonna pop right up and follow and subscribe and catch up because time is short, y'all. If you in the Mississippi area, I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not afraid to say that. I have stalkers that come from Cali that stalk, and it's weird because he labels them, and I their color, the color that we see, the red and black color, that's them being labeled. And it's something else about that color that I know, but I cannot say. But they've already said it. If y'all think that things are like this, I'm just telling you, I think the reason why all of us are going through this, and if it's I think that we really are the remnant. I think that we are going to be the ones that repopulate the earth. Y'all really need to think about that because that means that the people that's out here are not what we think they are. Y'all got to think about that. Y'all really have to think about that. The Most High loves you. He loves me, and I love him. And I'm not gonna lie. We gotta overcome our fears. We gotta overcome them, and we have to link up. If you're in the Mississippi area, my name is Ronald McDuffie Jr. You can find me on Facebook. You can message me. You can message me on Facebook, and you gotta, you know, you know, I want to bring peace. I don't go out and I'm just speculating. It might not be true, but I just feel like there's a reason why he chose us. And then I'm looking at the evidence. I'm just looking at the evidence. We could be the people. We could be the right people. The remnant. Just look it up. Um, like it if you like it. If you don't, I understand. But he talks about us all in the Bible. And listen to this. I just said like this. Mark 13 and 13, Matthews 10 and 22. Those are the same thing. Second Peter 9, 2 and 9, John 16 and 33, John 16:33, Matthews 5, 10 and 12, Matthew 5, 10 through 12, First Peter 3 and 18. Let's see what First Peter 3 and 18 is. And see, you can download that right there is the Bible with the Apotheka. It does like this. You hit that. Let's see. And it shows you like that. Okay. And then it says, let's do First Peter 3 and 18. and you go up. You just scroll up like this, just like this. It's a nice Bible. Just scroll up. See, see if we can get it better. See, that's First Peter 2:16. And then what I do is see 2:16, and guess what? You can hit it like that, and then you can look. Check this out.
Is free, and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of God. Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Servants, subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward. For this is thankworthy, if a man for conscience toward God endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what?
Okay, what I'm saying is, if you have problems reading it, it'll read it to you. You see what I'm saying? It actually speeds up your learning. Hosea, Hosea 4:6. Let's make sure I'm right. Hosea 4:6. Yep. Hosea 4:6 tells us that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge, you know. And then it says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law and thou God, I will forget thou children. Like, you know, I love being his child. I love being his child. All praises to the Most High. Bye bye, nieces. All praise to the Most High.